Welcome back to Building Character, where we figure out how to play as your favorite fictional characters in Dungeons & Dragons. Remember to like and subscribe to keep your heart on the side of light. Maybe. Today, Kingdom Hearts 3 is out, so we're doing a special video about a special boy. Sora is the main character in the Kingdom Hearts series, and if you've been following the channel, you know I love these games. Probably a little too much. We'll start off by figuring out our goals for this build. First thing we need is a magical weapon forged from the light within our hearts. Next, we'll make sure we've got some of the classic combos that Sora busts out. Finally, we'll make sure this build can be flexible, depending on which weapon you chose at the beginning of the game. For stats, we'll be using the standard point array from the player's handbook. Feel free to roll the stats, just make sure you're hitting those multi-classing requirements. Strength is going to be number 1, making our keyblade hit as hard as possible. Charisma next, this will be our main spell casting modifier. Dexterity after that, Sora's pretty nimble. Constitution will follow, nobody likes seeing a game over screen. Intelligence after that, Sora isn't well known for his wit and will dump wisdom, as he pretty much believes everything he's told without question. We'll make Sora a variant human, take the Charger feat from the player's handbook. This lets you make a weapon attack as a bonus action after you've used your action to dash. If you've moved at least 10 feet, you get +5 to the attack's damage, or you can shove the target 10 feet. Sliding dash is a pretty early skill in the game, and this is a great way to jump right into the fight. For your free points, boost up your strength and dexterity. You won't be casting spells just yet, so we can improve your charisma later. Take persuasion for your skill of choice and the sailor background for athletics and perception, along with water vehicle proficiency. Level 1 will go for fighter. Take acrobatics and animal handling skills. For your fighting style, take great weapon fighting. Sora tends to hold the keyblade with both hands. This lets you reroll 1s and 2s on damage die when you make an attack with a two-handed weapon. I'd take a longsword, it deals 1d10 when wielded with both hands. You also get second wind, which lets you heal 1d10 plus your fighter level as a bonus action once per long rest. Level 2 fighters get action surge, letting you take an extra action once per long rest. Third level fighters can choose a martial archetype. We'll go for Eldritch Knight. This gives you weapon bond, letting you summon your weapon back to you as a bonus action wherever it is, even if your former best friend took it along with your dog and duck. You also know 2 wizard cantrips. Light creates a bright light within 20 feet, and Dancing Lights creates 4 small dim lights that you can move with bonus action. You can also learn 2 wizard spells that are either Evocation or Abjuration. Mage Armor works like Kingdom Hearts 1's Arrow, giving you a defensive boost and making your AC 13 plus your dexterity mod for 8 hours. Shield adds 5 to your AC as a reaction for some reflect casting. Your 3rd level spell can be from any school. Take Jump for triple jump distance for 1 minute. 4th level fighters get an ability score improvement or a feat. We'll take the Warcaster feat, letting you cast spells while both hands are holding something, advantage on concentration checks when you're taking damage, and the ability to use spells for your opportunity attacks. 5th level fighter is tempting right now, but we need to work on getting some spells to use with the Warcaster feat. 1st level sorcerers get 4 cantrips. Firebolt's a ranged spell attack that deals 1d10 fire damage. Ray of Frost is a ranged spell attack that deals 1d8 cold damage and reduces the target speed by 10. Shocking Grasp is a melee spell attack that deals 1d8 lightning damage and prevents the target from taking reactions. And Create Bonfire creates a 5-foot cube of fire that deals 1d8 to creatures that fail dex save of 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma mod if you preferred Kingdom Hearts 2 fire to Kingdom Hearts 1 fire, which I don't know that anybody did. For your 2 first level spells, check out Witch Bolt. It's a ranged spell attack that deals 1d12 lightning damage per round. You can maintain concentration and keep dealing that damage each round as long as you hold the spell. Cure Wounds heals 1d8 plus your charisma modifier to any creature you touch. Now, normally sorcerers can't cast Cure Wounds, but a Divine Soul Sorcerer can. As a Divine Soul Sorcerer, you are favored by the gods, letting you add 2d4 to a saving throw or attack roll once per long rest. Since you're multi-classing spellcasters, figure out how many spell slots you have at any given level with the multi-classer spellcasting chart on page 165 of the player's handbook. Remember, every sorcerer level is worth 1 multi-classer level, and every 3 Eldritch Knight levels is worth 1 level. Second level sorcerers get sorcery points, letting you recover spell slots. There's a table in the player's handbook with the conversion rates. For your spell, check out Guiding Bolt. It's a ranged spell attack that deals 4d6 radiant damage and gives the next person to attack the target advantage on their attack. Third level sorcerers get Meta Magic, letting you spend your sorcery points on augmentations to your spells. Distant Spell doubles the range of a spell for 1 point. And Careful Spell lets creatures of your choice automatically succeed on the saves related to spells you cast. We'll get some of those later. You can also now cast 2nd level spells, but we'll take another first level one. Burning Hands deals 3d6 fire damage to creatures that fail a dex save within a 15-foot cone that extends from your person. 4th level sorcerers get an ability score improvement or a feat. The dual wielder feat lets you dual wield any 2 weapons, so long swords are an option. You get +1 to AC while doing this and can draw or stow both weapons at the same time. For your spell, Magic Missile is a 1st level spell that works like the keyblade gun in wisdom form, shooting 3 bolts that automatically hit and deal 1d4 +1 force damage. You can scale this up by adding 1 bolt per spell level. 5th level fighters get an extra attack, meaning you can make 2 attacks when you make an attack action. This doesn't apply to your charge or bonus action attack, so keep that in mind. 6th level fighters get an ability score improvement. At this point, you can start building your own Sora. If you want him to be more of a tank, invest in Constitution. If you want him to be more of a damage dealer, go for Strength. If you want to be a caster, stick with Charisma. 7th level Eldritch Knights can learn 2nd level spells. Magic Weapon lets you make a non-magical weapon magical, adding 1 to the damage and attack rolls while you maintain concentration. You have to swap out Jump, as these are both transmutation. You also have War Magic, letting you use a cantrip and make a weapon attack as a bonus action. Keep in mind this is only 1 attack, as your extra attack only applies to full action attacks. 8th level fighters get an ability score improvement. Remember, Strength, Charisma, and Constitution are all going to help make your best version of Sora. You can also take Jump back as you get another wizard spell from any school, so hooray for that. 5th level sorcerers get 3rd level spells, and Haste will let you pull off all those sweet combos from Kingdom Hearts 1 like Sonic Blade and Ars Arcanum. It gives a creature of your choice +2 dexterity, double movement speed, and advantage on dex saves, and an extra action per turn for up to a minute as long as you maintain concentration. Keep in mind, after this is done, you can't take actions or reactions for 1 round as a penalty, so make sure you're concentrating. And at level 13, coincidentally, we've hit our goals for this build. We can take this all the way to level 20 for that level 99 feeling. 6th level of Divine Soul gives you Empowered Healing, which lets you spend Sorcery Point to reroll healing die for any creature within 30 feet of you once per turn. For your spell, Fly lets you fly for up to 10 minutes at a speed of 60 feet. It's concentration, so you can't pair this with Haste or a magic weapon. 7th level Sorcerers can learn 4th level spells, but we've got a few more 3rd level spells we need. Fireball deals 8d6 fire damage to creatures within a 20-foot radius that fail a dexterity save, and half of those succeed. 8th level Sorcerers get an ability score improvement. Put it in Strength, Charisma, or Constitution. All will help the build in some way. For your spell, grab Thundaga or Lightning Bolt, dealing 8d6 lightning damage to a creature within a 90-foot line that fails its dex save, and half to those that succeed. 9th level fighters get Indomitable, letting you re-roll a failed save once per long rest. 10th level Eldritch Knights get Eldritch Strike, meaning any creature you hit with a melee attack has disadvantage on saving throws against spells you cast next turn, so mix some magic into those combos. 11th level fighters get another extra attack, meaning you can make 3 attacks as an action on your turn. Our capstone is going to be the 12th level of fighter, giving you another ability score improvement. Level yourself up as you see fit. If you've capped one of the 3 skills, invest in the next. Now that we've hit level 20, let's figure out how viable this build is. First, the positives. 3 attacks per round is good. Action Surge and Haste both turn that into 6. Your melee damage is solid. Next, your Eldritch Knight abilities pair very well with higher level spells from Sorcerer, giving disadvantage on those saves or letting you get the benefits of one of your cantrips with a melee attack. Finally, you've got a very nice overall point total with 4 ability score improvements and still 3 feats. For weaknesses, Eldritch Knight pairs better with Wizard, and your flat modifier in the casting ability for this class limits the types of spells you can use effectively. Indecision is really what's weighing this build down. Sora's kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. Dual wielding and 2-handed weapons are both good, but trying to do both doesn't really work. It would be better to invest in just one. Finally, too many of your spells are concentration, making you pick and choose what to use instead of just getting synergy with other less mentally tasking spells. But all of that variety is what you need when you're meddling in the affairs of other worlds. One day you might need to use some sweet combos on a giant Heartless, and the next you might need to fly around to avoid an angry pirate. Your job is to stay flexible, playing the role your party needs at any given moment. After all, your friends are your power. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe for more. This was a special video, there's no character poll this time, but check out the playlist of all the Kingdom Hearts characters that we've built in the series if you haven't already seen them. We'll be back next Tuesday with another video, so come back for that.